up 2 stone. Me have to go throw up 2 stone and run with them bird because I can't go take them on in my background. Hold on the people. Move fry so. I no come back here. Sure. Yes. Sorry about that, people. Me have to fling up 2 stone, Jamaica. Morning, Caroline. Morning to each and everyone. Blessings. Happy Friday. Cheers to the weekend. We are here back again to expose and to educate. Now, Jamaica, Matthew Samuda is the Minister of Environment, Water, climate change, whatever it is. NEPA, the National Environment Planning Agency, has to do with the environment, which should have been in the Ministry of Environment because that is Matthew Samuda's portfolio. The Prime Minister take NEPA and put it in the office of the Prime Minister. And the member for Central St. Mary, the opposition spokesman on environment and climate change, Omar Newell, raised the issue that he's calling for NEPA to be in the Ministry of Environment. And this man, Matthew Samuda, is going to tell us, right? Environment Minister believes environmental agency does not fit in environment ministry. Can you believe these are the people that we have leading us as a nation? We are an agency, an environmental agency that ought to be in the environment ministry. The minister is going to tell us and help me to make it make sense, Jamaica. These people are not only dunce, but they are the enemy of progress. They are the enemy of the state. All because they want to facilitate corruption. That is it, Because, whenever an investor comes here, or if you have your money and you want to do some form of big business as an investor, morning Bolo, big up yourself. You have to pass certain criteria when it comes on to the environment. Whatever you are building in this country, them have to pass it. NEPA have to pass through to say it's in line with the environment and it's not going to destroy the environment. What the Labour Party did was to move a private entity that should regulate and to keep everybody in line, right? They moved the regulatory body, NEPA, and put it in the office of the Prime Minister, which means that just in case one big investor comes here, all when the project where them are going to come to Jamaica come do, are going to destroy our environment, damage the coastline, damage our watershed, it will get the green light to construct because the Prime Minister is the one that presides over NEPA. And so, NEPA is no longer an independent body to do the checks and balances to ensure that these investments follow the guidelines. This is where we're at as a country, and this is where the Jamaica Labour Party has brought us. But the question I want to ask Matthew Samuda, right? And this is when I draw the line and come to the conclusion that the Jamaica Labour Party are some of the most wickedest set of people. They don't care about Jamaicans. And as soon as the people of this country come to the realization who and what the labor rights are, that is when we are going to realize it is too late. Here we have a man, right? Here we have a man, Chantel Walker, morning baby. Here we have a man who sits in the Honorable House of Representatives. Here we have a man who offers himself to the people. Here we have a man that knows the laws of this country, who knows that you have to be a born citizen. And Matthew Samuda sit down in a house of parliament and offer himself to lead, knowing damn well that he is not a Jamaican. Come on now. Come on now, Jamaica. Let us make a turn on my camera a little bit so the people them can see how my backyard I catch up nicely. Pumpkin a grow, rosemary, banana, plantain, pineapple, all of the good things. Yam. Look here no man, sugar cane, star apple, mango. You name it. Aki. God, you see and you know. The hurricane passed through, but still we have so much to give God thanks for. Yes, the backyard farming is coming back. This is just sustainable. You know, we country people, we love plant, we don't need food, and everything. Not because you know, say we sell things and market means say we buy it, you know. Country people plant and eat what they grow in them backyard. So not because you know, say we come to town and sell you know, the things they mean say we buy it. No, we plant and have we own. Everything in the backyard, Angela Blackwood, big up yourself. And so Jamaica, we want to bring awareness this morning. The member for Northeast St. Anne, Matthew Samuda, right? Seek to justify the fact that the environment ministry deserves to be in the office of the Prime Minister. Why is it that Jamaicans continue to take Matthew Samuda's word when we know the truth? Morning, Paula Sadler, big up yourself, darling. Why is it that people continue to take the word of a Matthew Samuda, a man that lied to you? Matthew Samuda sat there for all these years and tell you, right, that he's a Jamaican. Remember, it is against the law. Thank you, Paula. Morning. Keep it honest. Remember that Matthew Samuda lied to the people of this country. For sure know how the Jamaica Labour Party and Labour Rights wicked, you know, how then drag Mark Golding, you know, how then do Mark Golding some things and the campaign on some lies and the people bought into the. I bet you no can't trick the people them again. Me say the people them eye wide open. Me say no coulda beg, no coulda beseech, no coulda ball. This is the last term of the Jamaica Labour Party. Me not ask you know. I tell you. Good morning, Louis Ferguson. Big up yourself, Fergie. Matthew Samuda sit down there and lie to the people of this country and say he's a native, he's one of us. And Matthew Samuda know to God's earth. Say he no come from here. His mother and father have him in England. And when she hit the fan, Matthew Samuda go come admit it. Say yes, I am not a Jamaican. I wasn't born here. Can you imagine Jamaica? Can you imagine? And now, Nationwide is going to tell us, say Matthew Samuda not the PNP has misguided. What is misguided about? What Omar Newell asked of the office of the Prime Minister? What was so wrong? You see what I realize? The Jamaica Labour Party is hell-bent on defending corruption. I want you to look and see, anytime a media house try to expose something that is deemed corrupt or unlawful practice by the government, look and see how the Labour rights them overpower the comment section and try to justify the corruption. All when the media house try their very best to educate so that persons can be aware and know the truth, they defend the corruption. And so we have Matthew Samuda coming out to tell the people of this country that Omar Newell is misguided. How is it that Omar Newell is misguided? For chiming in and let Jamaicans know that NEPA, which is an environment agency, should be a part of the Ministry of Environment. Why is NEPA sitting in the office of the Prime Minister? And when you look at the comments, them are going to tell you, oh, PNP fail to understand that they are not leading the country. Like, how dumb can these people be? PNP no realize that them no win. PNP no realize that them can't tell the government. So it's the badness. This is how they plan to lead. This is how they plan to move forward with the lies and the deception and the corruption. Because here we have an upright for truth and justice. Omar Newell trying to tell the people of this country, right? Let me see if I can find him. See him here? Omar Newell, man, I go on good in the parliament, you see. I am so proud of this youngster, first time member of parliament. And let me tell you something. Omar Newell understands the parliament better than those who have been sitting there for 2 and 3 terms. When you listen to this man speak and represent the people, you have to say, well done to the people of Central St. Mary for giving him the opportunity to represent them. He is a very good representative, Bolo. And here we have Omar Newell speaking up and letting Jamaica know what is happening, where the office of the Prime Minister is hosting NEPA, an entity that should regulate investors who try to destroy our environment. So clearly, Andrew put NEPA in our office so that he can get a cut and bypass certain regulations. How can you put an entity in your office that is there to do the checks and balances so that our nation can continue to prosper? Like when you look at it in the Jamaica, the Labour Party don't care about this island, you know. The Jamaica Labour Party do not care about this country. Here we have one of us standing up for right and truth, and you're bashing the man. Me not understand what is it. What is it that Jamaicans one more uno want? Like me not understand. Me not understand. Mattew Samuda go come tell the PNP say Omar Newell is misguided. Mattew Samuda knock PNP's misguided call to move NEPA to environment. Like, what is misguided about that, Matthew? In surgery, NEPA has always been a standalone agency. It should be separate. Just like how you have the ECJ, the Electoral Commission, of those things should be separate from the state, independent bodies. Party see nothing wrong in putting these individual agencies in the office of the Prime Minister. Can you imagine, people? Can you imagine? This is totally unacceptable. It is a no-brainer, Dancy. I don't understand how the Jamaica Labour Party can stoop to this low But you know what I'm happy for? I am happy that the People's National Party continue to put these things on the record. So you see later on in the future when things start to bust out, the People's National Party will have none of it. We will not take part in any of it because it is there on record that the People's National Party try their very best to tell the people of this country what this government is up to. How low can we go as a nation, Jamaica? Matthew Samuda. See him there? Environment Minister believes that environmental agency does not fit in environment ministry. Imagine Jamaica NEPA is the agency responsible for environment, and this fool say a call to place it in the environment ministry is misguided. This is a complete idiot in front of us. Here we have a baboon, a jackass, a fool, a laborite. Imagine NEPA, an environment agency that is responsible for the environment, and this fool say a call to place it in the environment ministry is misguided. Where did these people come from to take up offices and spaces in this country? Them I met Jamaicans bad. No wonder he admitted that he's not one of us. The man is from England. The man come out, come admit, say, yes, I wasn't born here. And they sat in the honorable houses of parliament and know that them break the law and them see that them, you know, have no shame, you know. This is a total embarrassment on the people of this country. Morning, Tara, big up yourself. Blessings every time.
Who's politician this?
I know your time now, sir. A politics time. Coming on no time for the bagger right about now. Jamaica people, here we have a man who told you and I that he's not one of us. He admitted, Jamaica, me never born here in England, me born. Right? And he sat there for all these years serving the people of this country, knowing damn well that he's breaking our constitution, and these are the type of people that we elect to serve us. Jamaicans, it is not good, you know, it's not a good look, Jamaica. He has not shared his renunciation paper with anyone. He only come on radio, come say him renounce it, and he's now one of us. Why you never adhere to the rules and the laws of the Jamaican constitution before you even attempt to serve? Jamaica, it is wrong. It is wrong, but this is what you get when you put party and politics above freedom. And every day they chastise the honorable member for South St. Andrew, Mark Golding, the leader of the opposition. Every day they chastise the man. He no come from here. All when the man show no in birth certificate. This I did show no in birth paper. But you no believe him. Jamaica, we are a fool. And I don't care who want Bex and done. What me say? Jamaica, we are a fool, and we are heading nowhere under the Jamaica Labour Party. Because I can't understand for the love of me see the law in front of me and break it, and laugh and chat in your face, and me look by you and trust you to serve and lead me. We are a nation full of idiots. Morning, Kerry, bless morning, Anash. It sound away but the truth. You can't tell me, say me see the law in front of me, and me see the constitution, and me I look to serve, and me break the law and break the constitution and turn around, say sorry, and me put you. No, this is wrong. This is absolute wrong. And you have the Labour Party I go come out and tell me, say an entity that is responsible for the environment should not belong in the Ministry of Environment. Why is it that they want to protect NEPA in the office of the Prime Minister? It is to shield corruption. What is misguided about putting an agency where it belongs? These people are criminals. Eh? You understand? This is the type of person that we elect to serve us. Eh? This is the same man. Thank you, T-Play, for reminding us. Remember Amber? Amber was an awesome disc jockey at Irie FM. And he called Irie FM to get Amber fired. Fire Amber from Irie FM. All because the woman talk on the earwaves. Say Negril no, no water. And this you can tell we lie. Saying give water to Negril. And Amber showed him up and exposed him. And he called Irie FM and get the woman fired from her job. This is the type of person that we elect to serve. A man who came out and tell us, say, he is not one of us, him no born here. Sit in the honorable house for years as a British national and break the constitution and come and laugh and chat in our face. And then in return, elect him to serve Jamaicans. You all are a fool. Uno want bex, no bex are the truth. What me say? Uno, especially Uno from Naughty St. Anne, Uno is a national disgrace. Eh? Uno is a national disgrace. Can you imagine? The man sit down and laugh in our face, break the constitution. Eh? Break the constitution. To say that he's one of you, knowing damn well sure say him never born here. Chantel, the Commonwealth wasn't breached. Mighty God, whether the Commonwealth wasn't breached, right or not, it's the hypocrisy for me where a parent from England, born and grow England, right? Two parents, a man and a woman, came from England, fall in love with Jamaica, married and have them kidney right here in Jamaica. Yes? But this is what I cannot understand. Is that he, Matthew Samuda, sat in the House of Parliament, right? And he sat and he watched them chastise Mark Golding. Yes? When he too is from England, who has not renounced his citizenship. Eh? Can you imagine, Jamaica, how wicked the people of this country is? Imagine Mark Golding showing him birth paper. Whether or not his parents will come from England, his birth paper shows that his mother and father come here, fall in love in Jamaica, got pregnant here and choose to have Mark Golding here in Jamaica. Mattew Samuda sat there and watched them chastise Mark Golding, knowing damn well that he wasn't born here in Jamaica. I know me suspend the gifting, darling, at TikTok, say, me now show the live. Just me telling you, say, me can't bother with TikTok sometime, you know. Me cannot bother with TikTok sometime. TikTok, I say, me have this screen blank for too long. Me must show myself more often. Well, and the people, cause me can't even turn off this, how me take off the picture them again? Oh, he come out? Yes, get it off. Good morning, Garwin Dixon. Big up yourself. You know, say you're planting them, Garwin. Come on, Garwin, as a countryman, you're supposed to know planting different from banana. My parents are telling us, say planting are the one with the pretty stem. Plant, it is, I don't know how people get confused with banana and planting. Plantings are those ones with the pretty stem. You know, see how the stem look pink? Those are plantings. You see it? Yes. Plantings have a pink vine while bananas have a darker vine. All right? It's very clear to identify. Thank you, Anash. The gifting start, man. Don't forget my life goals. I need 10 caps. And I know I will get it. And I need 5 money gone by the end of my show. And I know I will get it. Because it is Friday. And everybody get paid. And so I'm looking forward for those to bless and show the blessings on me. Yes, Garwin. Yeah, you laugh. You think I no laughing, but I know you feel no. Then watch as you talk about laugh. Me now one banana de shukuya. So one banana over there so they shoot, you know, I never see it. Then oh, if he suffer. Michael Manley and PG and Portia, Peter Phillips and Mark Golden can tell we about self-reliance. How me fi suffer, me a socialist. I am a socialist. Yeah, we cannot suffer, we can't dead for hungry, no time. As a comrade. Anyway, back to the substantial issue. Show me and tell me where. Right? The member for Central St. Mary did wrong. You see what I have to give to the Jamaica Labour Party? They know how to master and disguise and wrap up a lie, wrap it and present it to you, and you swear think it is the truth. What you say, Kamiana? The Jamaica Labour Party knows well how to disguise, manipulate, and wrap a lie in a package and present it to you, even though it's a lie, you know, and make it become truth. That is what the Labour Party is good at. Because I cannot understand Matthew go tell me, say the member for Central St. Mary is misguided. How can he be misguided? For saying that NEPA, what NEPA mean? National Environment Planning Agency. It has to do with the environment. And Matthew is the Minister of Environment. And all Omar Newell was saying, why is it that NEPA is in the office of the Prime Minister and not in the Ministry of Environment? Tell me what is misguided about that. Because when I look at the Labour Party, you know, what they try to do is whenever they are being called out for any act of corruption, they seek to validate and justice the corruption. And I love when they come out and try to justify it, because the people of this country, them eyes are wide open today than yesterday. And thank God for Mark Golding, who saw all of these things coming and warned us, and we didn't take heed. So now when we see it play out, we must just take note and do better next time. They know how. You know how, Jamaica? Just a second, my lovely people. No, no, go nowhere. No, give me a second. Come here, get some breaking news. Voila. They come so handy and just in time. But all fun and joke aside, Jamaica, right? I want you to tell me what was wrong. Because if somebody is doing something that is right, like why is it that we don't like to hear the truth? It might sound a way, yes, but the truth is the truth. And it breaks my heart when I see Jamaicans trying to justify the truth with wrongs. We have failed Jamaica. We have failed Jamaica. We have failed. And I'm seeing where the member for Central St. Mary give a statement, and it just fly over the labor rights them head, you know. All when them know it is truth. All when them know it is truth. They try to see otherwise. So Jamaica, for clarity, I want you to listen and tell me what was so wrong, what was so misguided about what Omar Newell had said. I want you to listen for yourself, and then you can tell me what was wrong or misguided about the utterances of the spokesperson on environment. I want you to listen for yourself.
National Party Media Unit. This morning, in my role as the Shadow Minister for Environment and Climate Resilience, I'm calling on the government to immediately transfer the National Environment and Planning Agency from the Ministry of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development to the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change. NEPA currently falls under the Ministry of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development, whose portfolio minister is the Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness. As a result, the same portfolio responsible for promoting major infrastructure expansion and economic growth also oversees Jamaica's principal environmental regulator. This is not tenable. Environmental regulation must not only be independent, it must be seen to be independent. When the authority approving large-scale developments sits within the same portfolio driving those developments, the perception of conflict becomes unavoidable. Jamaica has previously structured its environmental governance differently and more coherently. Under the second administration of Portia Simpson Miller, NEPA operated within the Ministry of Water, Land, Environment and Climate Change, giving environmental policy and regulation a clear institutional home while formally integrating climate change at the ministerial level. That arrangement demonstrated that development and environmental integrity can coexist within a framework that protects regulatory credibility. International models reflect a similar principle. In the United Kingdom, the Environmental Agency operates under the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, rather than an economic growth ministry. In the United States, the Environmental Protection Agency functions as an independent federal agency. In each case, environmental oversight is structured to maintain institutional insulation and public trust. I welcome the creation of a Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, but that ministry's effectiveness depends on regulatory alignment. A ministry tasked with climate resilience and environmental protection cannot be fully effective if the country's principal regulator remains outside its supervision. Policy without regulation or regulatory authority weakens coherence and accountability. This moment demands institutional clarity. At a time when Jamaica faces stronger hurricanes, coastal erosion, and increasing water insecurity, we cannot afford governance arrangements that undermine confidence in environmental decision-making. Sustainable development requires balance, transparency, and structural integrity. I'm urging the government to realign NEPA and the Natural Resources Conservation Authority under the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change and to strengthen statutory safeguards to ensure transparency and regulatory independence.
There you have it, Jamaica. I want you to tell me what was so wrong about that which Omar Newell spoke about. Me want to tell me, because me listen attentively. What was so wrong about it? Why is it that the Jamaica Labour Party continue to push a narrative as though they do not wish to educate the population? The Labour Party takes pride in hiding truth from our youths. The Jamaica Labour Party takes pride in keeping the people of this country uninformed. And dare those who speak out, they are deemed misguided, bad mind. This is not good, Jamaica. Good morning, Patricia. This is not good, my people. It says a lot about the Andrew Holness administration, but I am happy that the people of this country can get to see and witness Andrew and the Labour Party once again for exactly who and what it is. I am happy that they return to office despite the numerous warnings that the opposition gave. They choose to see the Jamaica Labour Party back to office. And so we are here today, Jamaica. Picking up the pieces to move on with our lives. But how many of us can move on? How much of us can move on? Jamaica, this is shameful. This is shameful. The Minister of Environment think that the National Environment Planning Agency should not be in the Ministry of Environment. Something that has to do with the environment. The minister is saying that it should not be in the Ministry of Environment. How is it that we are going to hold these people accountable? How can you hold persons accountable when all they seek to do is to corrupt the process? And then when they get caught, they find a way to wiggle themselves out of it. How is it that we have a prime minister leading this country who was caught fixing charity funds when he was caught by the Integrity Commission? How is it that we still have a prime minister in this country where persons don't see anything wrong with it? Right? Where he filed nil taxes for 3 of his business, but the same business that he have that file nil taxes continue to rake in annual profits. How is it that we Jamaicans don't see anything wrong with it? Why is it that when we speak out, persons are being ridiculed, persons are seen as bad mind? Aren't these the facts that came out of the Integrity Commission's report? How is it that we continue to have a prime minister, whereas an entity was put in place to hold persons to account, and when it is the prime minister's time to give an account, he is unable to do so, and he continues to lead a nation freely? And those who speak out, we are seen as bad mind and enemy of progress. Help me make it make sense, Jamaica. Help me to make it make sense. I cannot get over the fact that the Prime Minister fixed use of charity. Quote unquote, I'm quoting the Integrity Commission. Fix use of charity. How can you fix use of charity? Charity funds is charity funds. If me tell you, say me I go pay down pan the red car, the money when me give you have to pay down pan the red car. Me can give you my money for pay down pan the red car, and you take my money, go and do something else. And when me come vehicle now, you are going to hurry up and put back the money when me give you fi pay down for my red car. That is what fixed use of charity means, you know. The Integrity Commission did their investigation, and when they realized that the charity money was not there, Andrew got caught and he tried to fix the use of charity money, put it back when he got caught. Eh? That is what fixed use of charity means. How is it that persons sit here and find absolutely nothing wrong with that? It is shameful and it is untenable. Morning.
Me can't understand, right? Why is it that when we see wrong, we don't acknowledge wrong? And why is it that whenever somebody stand up for truth and rights, they are seen as though they are doing something wrong? But I'm going to watch this issue with the environment, Mattew Samuda, because if you think say Omar Newell, a one who can push round, who making a sad mistake. Big up yourself, Junior comrade. Now Jamaica realize that Donald Trump uninvited Andrew Holness from attending the summit slated to take place in Miami. We all know that there was a CARICOM summit earlier this week, and based on that meeting, other nations progress to move forward. This time, Andrew Holness did not progress. Why did Jamaica excluded from the next meeting? Guyana will be there. Trinidad will be there. I saw a lot of persons saying that Republican Congressman Carlos basically tell Andrew Holness be prepared for what is to come. Why was Jamaica sidelined from the America Summit? But Jamaica, let us see if Andrew Holness can travel soon. You hear what I said this morning? Let us see if the Prime Minister of Jamaica, sooner or later, can travel soon. Persons are saying it's because of the oil. I believe if Jamaica was more firm, other nations out there not have oil. Barbados not have no oil. St. Kitts not no oil. Antigua not no oil. It has to do with diplomacy. Andrew Holness is not very diplomatic, you know. He don't know when to talk from when not to talk. That is the problem with Jamaica's Prime Minister. They don't know when to talk from when not to talk. That is it, you know. That is the whole issue. Several other countries now have oil like Jamaica. And based on what I'm seeing in the media recently, who knows, maybe Jamaica might discover oil sooner or later. So that alone should make Jamaica very much attractive. So I don't understand why Jamaica wasn't a part to progress to the next level in the United States, where there will be another meeting. And I'm seeing where Republican Congressman Carlos called out Andrew Holness, and you know what was so bold in what he did? He didn't say the government of Jamaica, you know. He made it absolutely clear the Jamaica Labour Party. I'm going to repeat that again. For those of you who saw the post by Republic Congressman, the man make it absolutely clear that the Jamaica Labour Party, he didn't mix the opposition PNP, he didn't put Jamaica in a box. He single-handedly called out the Jamaica Labour Party. I am happy that the record shows that. And so Jamaica, my advice is to let Andrew Holness burn on this one. Because many persons are of the view, right, that it is the inconsistency of Andrew Holness that got him in trouble. I'm going to repeat it again. I am going to make it absolutely clear that many persons believe that it is the inconsistency of Andrew Holness that got him in trouble. And I'm going to tell you why. That is it, simple pebbles. The man was very frank. He never said the Jamaican government. Because US knows that when the PNP is in power, the People's National Party always abide by the convention. He single-handedly called out the Jamaica Labour Party. It is always the Jamaica Labour Party that destabilized the region. It was Bustamante that messed up the West Indian Federation and break away Jamaica from all the other small islands. And now we are the worst in the region. That is an achievement of the Jamaica Labour Party. Now, Jamaica, in this scenario, a lot of persons might say, don't look at the messenger, look at the message. It is not the message where Andrew Holness bring forward on if you look upon, you know. Listen me carefully. Listen my line of argument. Oftentimes we say don't shoot the messenger. Listen to the message. Everybody hear the message of Andrew Holness. We need to come together to help the people of Cuba. Only a wicked person would see something wrong with that. And that is the chain and the line of argument that the labor rights are running with. That the Prime Minister said nothing wrong. But this is the reason why I made it have to be a supporter of the People's National Party, because my party tells me to read beyond headlines. Follow me now, Jamaica. And I want you to listen to me good. Comment yes or no if anything was... Listen me good, you know, before no comment. The bright sparks them. What was wrong? Was there anything? It's very simple. Was there anything wrong with what Andrew Holness said at the CARICOM summit in St. Kitts? Yes or no? Make us see who have sense. All right. Do we say no? Sammy say no. Sergi say no. Come here and I say yes, something was wrong. There is no. Pay attention, students. I open my statement by saying, oftentimes we want to shoot the messenger and not the message. In this case, the message is not the problem. What did Andrew Holness said? Andrew Holness said collectively, we in the region must help our brothers and sisters in Cuba. And I said, who would look at a sentiment like that and say something was wrong with it? There was absolutely nothing wrong with what Andrew Holness said at the CARICOM summit in St. Kitts. Right? Follow me now. It is not the message that is the problem. The message was we need to collectively help our brothers and sisters in Cuba. The problem is the messenger. Andrew Holness is the problem. And I made it clear that it is the inconsistency of Andrew Holness that caused him to be in a trouble. Wagwan, brother, wagwan.
Yeah, David.
Why me there, make we run. Love, love, love. Now back to what I was saying, Jamaica. I asked you guys the question, what was wrong with what the Prime Minister said at the summit at CARICOM in St. Kitts? And the answer would be nothing was wrong. No care how no wicked, no care how no heartless. Right? You can't say something was wrong with Andrew Holness, what he said at the CARICOM meeting. So the answer was no. What is wrong with asking our brothers and sisters in CARICOM to come together and find a solution to help the people of Cuba? Nothing wrong with that. I don't support the Jamaica Labour Party. I don't support Prime Minister Holness. But me are not dumb and naive. He says something was wrong with that. Why him said nothing wrong with it. And so I asked the question. Oftentimes we shoot the messenger, right? And we keep the message. But in this scenario, Jamaica, we have to keep the message and shoot the messenger. That is what the problem is here, you know. The messenger. Andrew Holness is the problem here. Follow me now. Andrew Holness's inconsistency is what gets him into trouble. I'm going to repeat it again. The inconsistencies of Andrew Holness is what got him in trouble, that caused Republican Congressman Carlos to call out the Jamaica Labour Party and Andrew Holness and let the Labour Party know that what was said, there will be consequences. In this scenario, as I said, Jamaica, let's look at the messenger and not the message that was said. Not now add up, Jamaica. Not now add up. Remember that Andrew Holness was very silent on the Cuban matter all along, you know. When Cuba did have, I not just know when them shut off the oil from going to Cuba, people have a problem with Cuba. The United States have visited Jamaica, and Andrew Holness was aware of the situation brewing in Cuba. Right? Look at it, Jamaica. How nothing now add up when it come on to Andrew Holness' stance. When they try to justify it and the labor rights are come out, nothing was wrong with what Andrew said. Who said something was wrong with what Andrew said? The speech that Andrew gave, absolutely nothing was wrong with it. The issue is Andrew Holness himself. Andrew was silent. His silence was so loud on the Cuban matter, so much so that former prime ministers had to intervene. When you see Andrew Holness gaga sit down with PJ Patterson, you think I did so? When you see Andrew Holness went and sit with former Prime Minister Bruce Golding, you think so. Andrew Holness went to get some advice from former prime ministers as what to do, how to handle the issue with Cuba. You cannot trust nothing that Andrew Holness or what Andrew Holness does. There is something else at play, Jamaica. There is something at play here. If Andrew truly, listen, man. Listen, my students, come know me teach you know well. When Andrew come out and said if we collectively come together as CARICOM and help our brothers and sisters in Cuba, nothing wrong with that. So when you see the congressman call out the Jamaica Labour Party and people are turned down pan congressman and I say Ray and Andrew Holness this and the man no say nothing wrong. Nobody said Andrew Holness said something that which was wrong. The problem lies with Andrew Holness himself. There is something else at play, Jamaica. Listen, just look into it good. If Andrew Holness did truly feel, if he did truly feel within himself this type of way about the Cuban people all along, right? All along, I personally wouldn't have a problem with Andrew Holness if he did feel this type of way from the get-go, you know. Andrew is up to something. End of story. It is a part of a bigger plan, Jamaica. Let us wait and see what that plan is. You me a want to know this blessed Friday afternoon, the last Friday in my good month of birth. You hear how me a want to know, Jamaica people? If Andrew Holness didn't really feel this type of way towards the Cuban people, what make Andrew wait till now for give them a speech here? Remember all along when the things them a come out say Cuba under austerity measure, everybody, the PNP a call for Andrew say something. Jamaica has been so quiet. We not hear nothing from Andrew. All of a sudden, bloom. Andrew feels some type of way and I ask collectively for us to do something about the people of Cuba. All along the people of Cuba under austerity measures, Andrew no do nothing. Andrew no come out and say nothing. The PNP was asking for the government to give a statement. Andrew no say nothing up until now. It is a part of a bigger plan, Jamaica, and that is the end of the story. It is a part of a bigger plan, and we have to wait and see what that plan is. Look at it, Jamaica. Me show you another scenario. Look at it this way, my people. Not even a buckle of water or one grain of rice Andrew no send to Cuba, you know. Andrew no send not even a buckle of water or not even a grain of rice Andrew no send over to Cuba. So, all of a sudden Andrew Holness cares. He didn't care when they insisted. The American, look into it now, Jamaica people, if it tap from before fool, you know, if it tap from it, the Jamaica Labour Party and nationwide put things in our brain. We must learn to think for ourselves, and that is the reason why I am here, so that some of you can see the truth in all what is happening. Andrew Holness never cared when the United States insisted that we send back the Cuban nurses, them and the doctors, or risk losing our visas. How did Andrew care? How all of a sudden Andrew gonna CARICOM meeting, gonna call for brothers and sisters come together to help Cuba all of a sudden? And since the CARICOM meeting this week, the Cuban people have been suffering. About a month ago, America make sure tell the Caribbean leaders to send back the Cuban doctors and nurses we don't have in our country. Andrew never come out, come say nothing, and say no, America, no this, no. He didn't say anything, he was quiet. Or when the PNP come out and I say we need a statement from the Prime, he said nothing. So all of a sudden, Andrew come and pretend like he care. And this is the narrative. When I tell you, Jamaica, that the message is not the problem is the messenger. And that is the reason why Congressman Carlos saw right through the bullshit with Andrew and call him out on the Jamaica Labour Party. Look into it. This is the reason why Congressman Carlos called out the Jamaica Labour Party and Andrew Holness. The blind, the deaf and the dumb could have say what Andrew say. Nothing never wrong with what him say. Right? But the problem is the messenger. Andrew Holness's inconsistency got him in trouble. And the question I would love to ask, let us see if soon and very soon Andrew Holness will be making his regular trips to the United States. I'm going to leave it right there, so. Okay? Look and see if Andrew Holness will be making his regular trips to the United States of America. You can't trust nothing what Andrew Holness say. Andrew never care when Merca say we send back the doctors and the nurses them back to Cuba. Up to now, Andrew Holness not send a buckle of water or a rice grain go Cuba, but all of a sudden, he must stand up for the Cuban people. Let us look to see if Andrew Holness will be able to take his regular trips to the United States. Because now that he go against the United States, according to Republican Carlos, let us see if Andrew Holness can you imagine Jamaica? And speaking of traveling to the United States, you see the Jamaica Labour Party former Mr. and Mrs. Portland gone up United States. Gone welcome their grandson. I'm going to repeat it again. The question I want to ask this morning, why is it that the Jamaica Labour Party always flying out to seek medical care? Ed Bartlett leave to seek surgery. Christopher Tufton fly out go do knee surgery. Anne Marie, Daryl, the whole of them. Anne Marie leave gone have her baby and grandchild. What is so wrong with the healthcare system in this country? Because every day you hear Christopher Tufton say the healthcare is at its best. So if the healthcare in this country at its best, how comes the Jamaica Labour Party themselves leave to go seek healthcare outside of Jamaica? It leaves us to wonder if these people really choose Jamaica. How much low and dumb can we be as a nation? Look into it. They run on a slogan to choose Jamaica while they themselves is choosing elsewhere. When will we wake up as a country? When will we wake up as a nation, Jamaica? Andrew Holness tell people in the diaspora if he come home, come have them pitney. When Andrew Holness' own colleagues are left Jamaica, are gone have them pitney outside of. What a shame and disgrace. Hey Lily, big up yourself. Looking at my people, Andrew Holness want to know left the land of progress. And the land one who can have little ambition and come back home, come a yard with dirty tough and the film leadership come have no pitney ya. But Andrew Holness himself and his colleagues leave Jamaica to go have their children abroad. I am happy that every single day the Jamaica Labour Party continue to expose themselves. You don't think you see nothing yet? Me say the people of this country, they eye wide open. Me just ask Mark Golden if you just go and take care of yourself, boss. Nyam up your good food, nice up yourself with your wife, love up your wife, and live good and fit and healthy. And we are going to rally out the next 3 years where we have left with them, because Mark Golden will become the next Prime Minister of this country. The people of this country have begun to see the realization of September 3rd was a mistake. Do we big up yourself? Good afternoon. Me say Andrew Holness, I tell the people in the diaspora, say that if you come back, come populate the country, come back home, come breed up and have pitney and have them here in Jamaica. When Andrew Holness and his same colleagues are leaving Jamaica to go have their children abroad. What a wicked and caring set of people. Hey Marlene, tell me if the Jamaica Labour Party no wicked. Me say me have to be careful with the live, because them are restrict, TikTok are restrict when you don't show your camera. So see with me if every so often you see me have to switch from picture and a show, turn on the camera. How is it that Andrew Holness is going to tell you and I to breed up? How is it that Andrew Holness is going to tell persons who left the hardship and the fine little soft life, America, Canada, England, or wherever, because anywhere outside of Jamaica is better off than Jamaica today? How is it that you are going to left Jamaica to seek little prosperity and Andrew are telling you if you come back a yard, come have on a pitney, when Andrew Holness and his own colleagues are leaving Jamaica to have their children abroad? Tell me if the Jamaica Labour Party are not the weapon we farm against this country. In Jamaica? Tell me now if the Jamaica Labour Party are not the weapon we farm against the progress of this blessed country. How on God's earth you are going to tell me, say population, Trotsky, big up yourself. Anybody hearing me? Cause the live look like it's stuck. Anytime me I talk up the things about the Labour Party, I saw them fool around me live. But you don't realize that all you know I try, you can't take away my platform. You cannot take away my TikTok platform because what? Japan and China know about me. China know about my platform. You don't realize you don't go for me profile, it have one big check mark on it. It means that my platform certified. You know if you go good on at China, if you go take it away from me. You know could I use no platform, you know could I use no you know could I use no spyware. You know not hear me? Me telling me say them a fool around the live, you know, them a try hard to take with this a platform, yeah. Them a report the live, all 200 and other them. The Labour writes them over here all because it is the truth. Only see Anne-Marie Vaz put down Jamaica, rest down Jamaica and Ghana foreign and have our baby and grandchildren over there. So how them a tell we if choose Jamaica? Eh? Me I get breaking news Jamaica. Walande. Walande people, me I get some breaking news, Jamaica. Walande, my lovely people, I'm getting some breaking news. Walan. Lord Jesus have mercy, I cannot believe my eyes. Jamaica people, what is me buck up in? Breaking news, Jamaica, breaking news. Jesus Christ of heaven, judgment, Jamaica, 2-finger switch from the Jamaica Labour Party, say no have nothing to do with the Labour Party anymore. Big popular Babsy Grange right hand come out, say him done with the Labour Party, him done with them. Everything you done, we are not everything we are not bring back, we are not satisfied and restored. Give me some more minutes, Jamaica. Give me about 30 more seconds. Make me fix it and put it up so you can see what take place. Jamaica judgment, me shock. Me can't believe Babsy right hand come out say I am no longer a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. Judgment. Jamaica people, give me 30 more seconds. Make I fix it and put it up nicely on the screen phone. I cannot laugh, Jamaica people. Uno come here. Come here, my lovely, lovely people. Breaking news. Sorry for the delay. You know me, I feel read and inquire everything. Jamaica people. Babsy Right hand come out, come say he's no longer part of the Jamaica Labour Party. Big Labour Right, you know. We produce so much song for the Labour Rights. Then we come out, come do the Joshy song. Jamaica no come here. Make I break the news for you because you have to know who me talking about. See me here, Jamaica people, you know, see me here. This I in the green with the stripe side bag. See me here, 2 finger. Come here, make me read it out aloud together, Jamaica. See it here. I am no longer affiliated with the Jamaica Labour Party. Judgment to come here. After carefully reflection, I have concluded that I can no longer be of... Jesus Christ, me can't catch myself. Hold on there. Make we read it together, Jamaica people. I am no longer affiliated with the Jamaica Labour Party. After careful reflection, I have concluded that I can no longer be a part of this organization. This decision comes from a growing divergence between my personal principles and the direction in which the party and the broader machinery of government are currently. I will address the specific reason for this decision at a later date. However, I wish to formally state that I am no longer affiliated with the Jamaica Labour Party. After Jesus gave your pilot, me no come here. Jamaica don't know who this a Babsy Right hand, you know. Jamaica Kuya. All them are criminal. We don't want them in the Labour Party. Now we love when the Labour Party mash up and then turn and then kuya. We don't want them are criminal elements. Now we kuya. Babsy Right hand and he mix the song them all the one with Joshy. See me here? The Joshy dub with Ed Bartlett. See me, Jamaica people. See me here? And him. See me here? He was one of those actively campaigning for the Jamaica Labour Party. See me here. See me, Jamaica people. See me with the side bag in the middle. Big top Labour ride come out, come saying, done. With the Jamaica Labour Party. See it here, Jamaica, what a shame and disgrace. In a Bustamante party. What a shame, and where the Labour Rights them if you come encamp it around me this afternoon. You know, come get to know one. See me. I am no longer affiliated with the Jamaica Labour Party. You hear what the man say? This decision comes from a growing divergence between my personal principles and the direction in which the party and the broader machinery of government are currently being run. What a national shame. Well, on the Jamaica, more they come in Jamaica. Wolande. Yes, my people, see it here. Two finger, then call him. German parchment, otherwise known as Two Finger of Deadline Records, is a Jamaican music producer and executive producer heavily involved in New Age dance hall. He has produced for major artists like Popcorn, Mavado, Skillibeng, and Tommy Lee, and is known for projects released through his label. This is a top criminal labor right, and a top criminal labor right coming out to tell the Jamaica Labour Party that I wish to no longer be a part of a criminal organization. See me here, my dear, with Babsy Grange. See me in come out, come tell the Labour Party I, Jermaine, otherwise known as Two Finger. I don't know what kind of name this. You can name yourself Two Finger. When you hear about thief and criminal organization, see them here. I am no longer affiliated with the Jamaica Labour Party. Come in, little miss. After careful reflection, I have concluded that I can no longer be a part of this organization. This decision comes from a growing divergence between my personal principle and the direction in which the party and the broader machinery of government are currently being run. Mighty God of Daniel Onokuya. Onokuya Jamaica, them fi talk about when they sit down and worry about the People's National Party and what go on in the PNP. Uno no see what take place yesterday, Jamaica. Make sure read it for now again. Who this man is. See me here, Jermaine Parchment. Everybody know him as Two Finger. Deadline Records. He's a Jamaican producer and executive producer heavily involved in New Age dance hall. He has produced major hits for artists like Popcorn, Mavado, Skillibeng, and Tommy Lee, and is known for projects released through his label. Another labor rights gone, Jamaica. One of Babsy Grange right hand. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, Jamaica? How the labor rights them they are holding from the looks of them, you see them are criminal. When me see them, I may just go back in my shell. These are the type of persons that the Jamaica Labour Party endorses. Jermaine, Two Finger, come to the realization, say what he's a part of is a criminal organization and he no longer wishes to continue with a criminal organization. I know me say it, the man come out, come put on a business bar front line. And me, I go run with it because for the PNP, we take it up and gather. So me, I run with the breaking news. Wanna hear it first right here on the Drebrian platform. Jermaine, otherwise known as Two Finger, big producer. We produce all the Joshy song for Edmund Bartlett. We talk up the things them about the People's National. The man saying come to the realization and he no longer want to be a part of a criminal organization, which is what the Jamaica Labour Party is about. And I mean say it, sit in front of Uno, the man come out, come tell you as it is. He no longer wants to be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. See it here. Two Finger Jack. I know me say it at him say at theme name that. Two Finger. Where the labor rights them there this afternoon, if you come over here, so come listen. Because I know Drebrian have no business. Come over here. Where is the one when named Kerry was stuck in a St. Martin, can't come back to Jamaica because he owe how much loan. Them a champion for the Jamaica Labour Party and a champion for the Jamaica Labour Party and they no vote. Me no understand how we are champion for party stuck a foreign and no come vote, but no depend platform at pre. At them I know if you can talk about, come and tell the people what make what Jermaine and Babsy have. What Jermaine and Babsy, what Jermaine and the Jamaica Labour Party. Come here, Infomedia. Can somebody share this live to Infomedia, please? Make him forget the message. Somebody, where Sagittarius if he call him phone because we know Sagittarius have his number. Sagittarius call him for me, please. Sagittarius, can you please call Infomedia and tell him to come and declare? And call Munchie B and call Kerry and the whole of them. What could have transpired at the Jamaica Labour Party where this man could come to the realization? Could it be that all of the dub plate them way make for the Jamaica Labour Party all know he no get no money from the election gone? We don't know, we only assume, but the man say he wish is who this. One whole heap of people are sending requests. Is who the people on the time now for thing. I want make the Labour Party them a run up and down from them party so. Why so? Jamaica just 5 months in, you know. 5 months in. And the Labour rights are turning away from each other. Where is Munchie B? Where is Kerry? Where is Infomedia to come and give us the scoop as to what could have caused this top Labour right to decide to walk away from the Jamaica Labour Party? We need to know. Because if it was the People's National Party, every day they would take turns, every minute of the hour, I talk about it. So all the Labour rights, them never get this a memo, yeah? Where is Infomedia to come and highlight how him big friend, Drebrian, otherwise known as Two Finger, decide to walk away from the Jamaica Labour Party? Where them there? This I don't come and a barefoot walk about pitch by night Labour right. This is a top Labour right. Babsy Grange right hand. What could have caused Drebrian to walk away from the Jamaica Labour Party? The man realized that the Labour Party is a criminal organization and he come to the realization that he no longer wants to be a Labour right. Jesus, Savior, help me in this country, Kuya. I wish to formally state that I am no longer affiliated with the Jamaica Labour Party. After careful reflection, I have concluded that I can no longer be a part of this organization. This decision was not made lightly. It comes from a growing divergence between my personal principles and the direction in which the party and the broader machinery of government are currently being run. We have to pause and talk about them are Jamaica. So you mean if you tell me say all of them are song where them produce and put out the pretty little baby. Pretty little baby. Going back to you. I'll know the man not get paid for them the song there yet. What make the Jamaica Labour Party love use them talent like this and turn them out of the party? The EPA song the man mix. And the honest are gonna mash them up. One next one, the man produce one with currency. Pretty little baby. Pretty little baby. You never hear it yet. When the man mix and do the things them for them, the man a come out say, "I'll know in family are so fun, not even a paycheck." After I make the party win, the man say the party no longer align with his core values. The man realized that the Labour Party is a criminal organization and he have to walk away. Him say I go address it at a later. This no look good in a Jamaica. Babsy Grange, we are calling on the protection of this man because we know soon and very soon the Jamaica Labour Party is going to unalive him. What could have caused this top producer to come out publicly and walk away from the Jamaica Labour Party? We are calling for the full protection of Mr. Drebrian, otherwise known as Two Finger. Drebrian, who is a top producer for Movado, and Popcorn and Skilly Bang, all of the top dancehall artist today. He is a producer for them. And the man said the amount of song he mix and produce with the Jamaica Labour Party. One such is Pretty Little Baby. Pretty little baby. You going back to you. See it here now, Jamaica. Andrew Holness in my shine. PNP waste of time. But labor rights will labor another lane. Pretty little lady. Only know what the song them. Top producer come out say, "Uno no pay me," and I wish to walk away from the Jamaica. What a shame and disgrace in a Labour this afternoon. Me tell you, say the weekend could have never end without problem for the Labour Party, you know. When me tell you, say the weekend you could have never wrap up without shame and disgrace in the Labour camp, on think a joke. Kerry bless and laugh. Me non-top bring down the Labour Party every minute, every day of the hour. Labour right must be bring down, right down to the ground. See it in front of on a lifeline. Jamaica people, right down to the scrotum, bottom. The Labour rights there this afternoon. You can't look here. Lily, what me say every minute, every second of the hour, the Labour right must be brought down to the To the scrotum, right down to the rectum of the bottom. Yes, we have to. Because if it was the People's National Party, all when something good, then twist and turn it and make it into something bad. But one thing with the People's National Party, we don't have no time for bring down nobody with my lies. We are going to bring them down with the truth. The man said the amount of dub plate and song we mix and produce for the Labour right them win. They say, no, not even a dime. What make the Labour Party so wicked and treacherous? Big top Labour right. See me Jamaica, one of Babsy Grange right hand. One of Babsy Grange's right hand, my lovely people. The man come out say him no want be a part of the organization. Him come to the realization what the Labour Party is. See it now, you think a joke, see me. See me, Jamaica is a top Labour right. He's one of them. See me with them. All of the big song, them same platform, yeah? See you sitting where I say over the winning team, one Jamaica. See it there? Every day promote Joshy Dub for official Edmund Bartlett. See it here, him produce the top song. Him produce all one for Currency and Morrison. Pretty little baby. Pretty little lady. You going back to you. Only remember the song about PNP waste of time. Only know the song. Andrew Holness in my shine. PNP waste of time. But Labour rights will always lead the way. Only remember the song. Well, look at where it has brought us this afternoon. Top producer decide he no longer wants to be a part of. He has now come to the realization that he was a part of a criminal organization, and he make it very clear this afternoon. After clear reflection, I have concluded that I can no longer be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. What a disgrace. Come get around here. So me feel like wrap up the... I didn't know 5 minutes to 1 class time. Wrap up now. Me feel like end the class right pan this a note here. Debbie, where you say we are the best over here? Yeah, we have to bring down the Jamaica Labour Party right down to the rectum. When me say we have to bring down the Jamaica Labour Party right down to the rectum of the bottom. Because if it was the People's National Party, all we no go so. They say go so. Me did most of the weekend now go wrap up without a disgrace of the Labour Party, you know. What me say? I knew that the weekend could not come to an end without another shame and disgrace among the Jamaica Labour Party. See it here, Jeremy, and otherwise known as Two Finger, big top right hand man for Babsy Gray. I could have, why? May I ask the country to protect this man? Because when you come out, come speak out against the Labour Party, then quick to analyze you. Then quick to analyze you. And so we are asking the Jamaica Constabulary Force to protect our brother Jermaine. Politics aside, he's a Jamaican, but we know how the labor rights them operate. And so we are asking complete protection of Mr. Jermaine, otherwise known, yes, as Two Finger. This is the man, Jamaica top producer who produced for Popcorn, Movado, Skilly Bang, Joshi, you name it. The man say Franny mix and do the dub them for the Labour Party win the election. Not even a sweetie, then don't put in a hand. What make the Labour rights them want rob and thief and destroy people future like this? Why is it that it is the mantra of the Jamaica Labour Party to rob and steal and murder and to mash up people future? Mighty God of Daniel, we're asking for complete protection of Jermaine, otherwise known as Two Finger, one of Babsy Grange's right-hand man that did all of the mixtape and the dubs them for the Labour Party during the election. The man decided that he is now going to answer the call and he no longer wished to be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. Where is Munchie B this afternoon? Where is Infomedia? Where is Kerry? Where is... And where they name? Me not even follow them up, I don't know what they name. The one them we always talk about the PNP. Won't know this afternoon. Somebody say, who is Munchie B? Mighty God. Me can't believe say Two Finger walk away from the Jamaica Labour Party. What Chopper John and neighbor? Chopper John know who this man is in? This is a serious blow to the Jamaica Labour Party. Serious blow to the Jamaica Labour Party. Two Finger, popular producer, man we produce Movado and Skilly Bang and Popcorn. You don't believe me? Let me make sure pull up in deeds. See it here, Two Finger, Jermaine Parchment, otherwise known as Two Finger of Deadline Records, is a Jamaican music producer and executive producer heavily involved in New Age dance hall. He has produced for major artists like Popcorn, Mavado, Skilly Bang, and Tommy Lee, and is known for projects released through his label. See me here, he's a top labor writer, Babsy Grange right-hand man. See me here, they know the labor rights no see this. The man come out, come say he no longer wish to be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. See there big and bold. I, Jermaine, yes, otherwise known as Two Finger, no longer affiliated with the Jamaica Labour Party. Why? What make when people work who no one pay them? All the one from up naughty St. Catherine she. When you see she pretty little baby. Pretty little baby, I'm going back to you. And your wholeness in my shine, PNP waste of time, but labor rights will always lead the way. Who remember that dub plate? Who remember that dub plate? Well, the man say up to now after I make them winning, don't get $1 from the Labour Party. And so the man decide to make it public. I no longer wish to be a part of a criminal organization who continue to take from me and bring down my career. This is where we have to leave it for this afternoon, Jamaica. Breaking news, Jermaine, otherwise known as Two Finger, has come out clear to let the people of this country know I was once a laborite, but now I am free. I was once a laborite, but now I was made free to see the light. And so, Jamaica, let us protect Jermaine, otherwise known as Two Finger, because we know that the Labour Party will do everything to unalive the man so that he will not speak the atrocities that he faced within the Jamaica Labour Party. It was my pleasure being here, Jamaica. Catch you guys tomorrow, where my day off, I will be here much longer with many of you. Jamaica, can you imagine? Debbie says she's taking me to the studio. Mighty God. Now what kind of thing this are we dropping a... Me didn't know the weekend I go come to an end without one other disgrace in the Labour Party, you know. Me did tell you, no, disgrace after disgrace after disgrace. What a mighty God we served. But anyway, Jamaica, this is where we're leaving it for the afternoon. The word is love. Me can't believe said Jeremy and Two Finger walk away from the Labour Party. How walk along in the Labour Party make this happen? This no normally, Jamaica. The time then take for sit down and watch what go on in a Mark Golden party and we want to lead we. These are the things that they should be focusing on. Mighty God of Daniel. Jamaica. Pretty little party, pretty Labour Party. The man say I him produce this song and him do the thing. Come in hot off of the press. Judgment in the Labour Party. You know hear what take place. Jermaine, otherwise known as Two Finger, come out, come say he no longer wish to be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. Big top Labour right, you know, Babsy Grange right hand. See me, the man say all of the dub plate them, all of the music we mix and produce for the Labour Party. Up to now, then don't give him a sweetie after I make them win. Judgment, see it here. And he mix all of the song them for Edmund Bartlett, the Joshy song when he sing Popcorn. Skilly, Bang, Movado, all of them and he mix and produce them. See them here. See him there. Big top Labour right come out. He no longer wishes to be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party because when he mix and produce the song them and make them win. Can you imagine? He's a producer, you know, and him cast some of the artists them got the Labour right rallies. Big producer. When me tell you the same produce persons like Movado, Skilly Bang, Popcorn, top artists. Artists follow back him and bring them to the Jamaica Labour Party rallies. And now, the man decide he's walking away from the Jamaica Labour Party. He now come to the realization he was a part of a criminal organization. And he no longer wishes to be a part of. The weekend ends once again with another disgrace within the Jamaica Labour Party. This is where we're at as a country. As we wrap up the program, let me remind you one of his songs. Happy weekend, everybody. Have a blessed Friday. Stay safe. Judgment in the Jamaica Labour Party. Me can't catch myself. What a shame and disgrace in the Jamaica Labour Party. Kuya, this is one of the songs, Jamaica, that he would have produced for them as we wrap up for this afternoon.
Labour rights. Make me see the show of fingers. You know you're the happy people. Labour rights. Vote for Labour Party. It's a pretty Labour Party. Me a vote for Labour Party. Me a the party. See a brighter future. Me choose Jamaica. Vote for Labour Party. We're doing good for you. Singing JLP for hours. Ringing in the showers. A blessing we are called on. Polly could jump down. X beside the bell loud. We're doing more for you. We're reducing crime, universal, we online. Comrades waste our time, but labor rights will always lead the way.
No, so me have to play it again because sooner, very soon, the man so seeking property rights and take it down. He says it's no longer part of the Labour Party. Me have to play it Jamaica. Them a song and produce for them, you know. The man say, all knowing don't get a sweetie from the Jamaica Labour Party, and he no longer wishes to be a part of the criminal organization. Me say, me did know say the weekend could have never come to an end without a disgrace in the Jamaica Labour Party. See it here, I, Jermaine, otherwise known as Two Finger, categorically state I am no longer what? Affiliated with the Jamaica Labour Party. Happy weekend, my lovely Jamaicans. Happy weekend. Try your very best. Walk good and stay far from the labor rights. Blessings continually.
Labor rights. Make me see the show of finger if you know you're the happy people. Labor rights. Vote for Labor Party. It's a pretty Labor Party. Me a vote for Labor Party. Me a the party. See a brighter future. Me choose Jamaica. Vote for Labor Party. We're doing good for you. JLP for hours, ringing in the showers, a blessing we are called on. Palico jam down, X beside the bell loud. We're doing more for you. We're reducing crime, universal, we online. Comrades can't find nothing to say. And your boldness in a shine. PMP waste our time, but labor rights will always lead the way. Singing JRP for hours, ringing in the showers. That's before the whole world. You're doing good, girl, man. Them way I stand proud. JRP good for you. Pretty Labor Party. It's a pretty Labor Party. Vote for Labor Party. Third term for Labor Party. We tourism top line, employment cooking fine. Comrades can't find nothing to say. And your honest in a shine. PMP waste of time, but labor rights will always lead the way. Make we vote for Labor Party. We are with party. We are brighter future. Which is Jamaican. Vote for Labor Party. We're doing good for you. We're doing more for you. JLP good for you. Choose Jamaica. JLP good for you. JLP good.
No, sir, it's nice. No, sir.
Make me see the show of finger if you know you're the happy people. Labor rights. Vote for Labor Party. It's a pretty Labor Party. Me a vote for Labor Party. Me and the party. See a brighter future. We choose Jamaica. Vote for Labor Party. We're doing good for you. Singing JLP for hours, ringing in the showers, a blessing we are called on. Panico jam down, X beside the bell loud. We're doing more for you. We're reducing crime, universal, we online. Comrades can't find nothing to say. And your owners in a
Oh yes, PMP waste of time.
but labor rights will always lead the way. Singing JRP for hours, ringing in the showers. That's before the whole world.
You're doing good, girl, man. Them way I stand proud. JLP good for you. Woo.
Pretty Labor Party.
Come on now.
It's a pretty Labor Party.
Mighty God.
Vote for Labor Party. Third term for Labor Party.
Come on.
We tourism top line, employment looking fine. Comrades Words can find nothing to say. Hey, hey. And through oldness him a shine. PMP waste of time, but labor rights will always lead the way. Make we vote for Labour Party. We party for a brighter future. We choose Jamaica, vote for Labour Party. We're doing good for you. We're doing more for you. JLP good for you. Choose Jamaica. JLP good for you.
My God.
JLP good for you.
Mighty God, Jamaica. This is where we have to leave it. If you're just joining us, breaking news, you miss it. Big top labor right producer for all of their songs decided to walk away. He no longer wishes to be a part of them and those who cannot pay him for his music. Mighty God. Blessings, Jamaica. Have a wonderful weekend.